Actually, I didn't want to make a vlog about this, guys, but I'm currently doing my first ever business trip. I am in the city of Leoben, which I've never been to really. I'm staying here one night, and I'm here simply to meet my first ever wholesaler. Wholesaler, is that the right word? Well, anyway, he said like he wants to meet me in person, and he's one of the few wholesalers of computers in Syria. Funny enough, he's in Leoben and not the capital of Graz. I don't know, but it gives me a little bit of an opportunity to check out Leoben. I've never been here. I've driven by many times, but never really checked the city out. I'm staying in this living campus. Yeah, I don't know. It was quite cheap actually compared to Norway, where I just came back from. Here I can get a pretty decent room with a kitchen for 53 bucks per day. In Norway, it's more like 120, you know, easily double. So yeah, I mean, it's a cheaper hotel, but it's pretty damn good for, you know, what it is. So I will not meet the wholesaler today, actually tomorrow. I just decided to come here today just because I have the appointment tomorrow morning at 10, and so yeah, that's why I came here. This is the Mur River. There you go. Also goes through Graz and now also through Leoben. The truth be told, I'm actually a little bit nervous about this meeting. I've never done such things before, you know, never met with like a real business person who does this like for business. Only with private people and here and there, but never like the real thing. And so, yeah, let's see what he thinks and what, you know, his offers are. Hopefully I can get a little bit of motivation back since my damn eBay account has been blocked 2 days ago, and well, I'll have to look forward, you know. Life goes on with or without eBay. This eBay account lock really was a kick in the gut for me, and so yeah, anyway, I'll have to make the best of it. Maybe it can be reversed. I still don't know. I had no power to actually call eBay up and explain. I just wrote some emails and didn't really get any useful things back. But I decided I'll let this go by first, and now we'll see, you know, one after the other. So this is like a residential area. Church towers is always a good way to identify city centers, especially small cities, usually the only church. Yeah, I think I'll have a burger, because funnily enough, when I was still at university, I had a friend from Leoben and he said like this is a pretty good burger restaurant, so I'm gonna check it out. Soviet Russia? No? Central Austria, guys. Crazy to think that not even a week ago I was at Nordkap, Cape North, freezing with like 3 degrees, and now I'm back here and sweating at like almost 30. It's the back of a church. Now there are no students here yet because the university hasn't started yet, so that's why we won't see a whole lot of students, I suppose. Maybe that's why this hotel was so cheap. I don't know. And a shopping mall. That's actually a small, cozy city. I don't know how many inhabitants it has, but probably not that many. So not the busiest city, which is not bad. Let's walk over there. Get to the old historical center. That's always more exciting. Here you go. That is now the official center of Leoben. Yep. Typical Austrian little city. Not that little for Austrian standards, actually. More like medium. Hard to imagine for a lot of you guys probably, but there you go. That's the main square. Hauptplatz means main square. Well, it must have happened quite recently actually, but this one restaurant that my friend recommended to me is closed for good. So, damn it. What can I do? I'll find something else. Here I found some culture, house of culture, very modern. People come here mostly, I think, for business, if they ever come here. I haven't seen anybody actually looking at the city yet, so, and this is the center. Just a normal city. And this is this typical tower that you find in lots of Austrian, Bavarian cities. I'll go stroll around and see if I can find something cool. The Mur River is actually really nice in Leoben. They've got quite a lot of bridges because it makes a lot of twists and turns. And a cafe. I might look into that. A thing I've also noticed, it suffers from similar problems than other cities in Austria. It's just that the center has very little shops left because they go all to the malls and stuff. It's a lot of empty like shops and a lot of stuff to rent, which, you know, is kind of a shame, but it's almost the same everywhere. Check that out, the Cafe Styria. I'll have to, as a Styrian man, I'll have to have a coffee in the Cafe Styria. Oh, it still goes on a bit. What is that? It had nothing to do with country or western, it's just a couple of bicycles. Gersa is like a famous beer in Austria and it comes from Leoben. Something I didn't know, but now I know. This region is actually known for their mining, or was known, I rather say. They have, maybe you can spot it here, they have here this hill which they mined. Sorry, I don't know the English term to be exact, but yeah, it's all closed down. It's more for show nowadays. They still do it, I think, a little bit. But yeah, that's what this area is known for. This is actually a cozy little church park. I just walked in here randomly. Okay, that's a dead end. Maybe we can walk through there, because it looks that it can be passed through, most definitely. So close. Okay, back again. Now we go and finally eat. It is, oh my god, it is too late. That's why I'm so damn hungry, because it's 2:30. Well, none of those restaurants I wanted to go have kitchen at the moment, just because it's, you know, an odd time, it's 3, which, yeah, I was just like, you know what, I'm so hungry, screw it, just gonna get a dürüm and call it a day. Who would have imagined that some English pensioners live here? Really cool. They always think they are being so gangster when they're just sitting randomly on some benches. What are the odds that exactly today, when I'm here and I have time, the cafeteria is of course closed exactly today? Well, I wanted to give you a chance, guys, but anyway, what can you do? Here is once again a beautiful example of old Austrian town. Those small little alleys. I mean, this is an old town. It was, I think, founded around 1200 something, so it's not new. And that's why you have little streets like that. Alright, let's take a look at the university. That's what Leoben is famous for. So, I have to follow this street. There I want to lay down and look at nothing. Go ahead. I mean, it's kind of cool, but yeah, slackline. Alright. And once again, I'm taking the wrong path. I should have gone in the city, but I kind of ended up over here again on the other side of the moor. So I'll have to find another crossing. Oops. Somebody has been here and not cleaned up their shit. Not good. Not nice. But here I am right next to the river. Alrighty. I want to see this university though. And I need a way to cross the moor again. But I really don't want to walk back again. There must be another bridge somewhere. Sure. I walked so far that I'm out of town now. Here is this is a dam, probably is. But I can see on that dam there's definitely a crossing, so we'll cross and get back in the city. This is a place for snakes. You're not allowed to go in there. Can we see a snake? Probably all hiding somewhere. So here, snakes in Leoben. That's something I didn't expect to see. Why not? So this is closed because it's probably being repaired. Alright, that would have been our way across. Oh, come on. What, Südbahnbrücke? Okay. Then up to the Südbahnbrücke. Look at this, a turbine wheel. There it is. Energy company. Makes sense. Alright, now we walk even further. There is the dam. I always love seeing dams. Can finally cross. There you go. There's the train station. Pretty boring looking. Found the backside of the university. There it is. And a very nice church. This is my favorite one so far. Very cool one. And there's the university. The new part and the old building, which we will check out. And the school-ish looking one. Now, modern architecture, I don't want to say I always hate it, but I hate it in 70% of cases. In this case, I like it. However, what I don't like so much is that they put it next to the old building, which, you know, people always say is cool because it gives contrast and whatnot. And that might be true, it's just not my taste. I kind of like the old building separate, you know what I mean? That's a real university, if you ask me. Looking much more pretty. I mean, yeah, it comes all down to taste, but for me, these types of buildings, they stand the test of time way better than the modern ones, because this one will still be kind of cool in 100 years. Well, this will be just a box with like those waves on it. There it is. I find it still kind of funny that a town which has like 24,000 inhabitants has a university, and then a really famous one too. There it is. I tried going inside, but it's closed because it's holiday right now. So yeah, what can you do? Very cozy little university district. Usually it's very busy, you know, because usually it's in bigger cities, and so therefore more people and more things. While here it looks honestly like in many other university districts I've been to, because this is a quite big building. You know, it's not a big campus, so to say, but still, you know. But then it's in Leoben, which is like a small town. I don't know, I kind of like it. Never seen such a thing before, because I always imagined universities in big cities, which they usually are. And here you have one in a small one. Now, I suppose there is not so much to do for the students here, it being a smaller city and everything, but I don't know, still seems to be a chill, kind of cool place to study. Also probably not that expensive as well. There, want to see Chinatown? There it is. What? That's something I really didn't expect to see. There you go, some Chinese, how do you say? I don't even know how to say what this is, honestly. In Shu Promenade? I don't know, man. This is kind of funny. What the hell? Honestly, I've never seen a Chinese kind of building, or well, building is pushing it, like a Chinese kind of thing, monument, whatever, in such a small town. Why not? Now, I think my sightseeing trip of Leoben is concluded. I've seen everything. I mean, I could go to like the Congress Hall, because it has a Congress Hall too, but man, it's not that exciting. Yeah, I really have to get back to the hotel and do my stuff now. I didn't expect that I'm gonna, you know, spend so much time in the city. But yeah, look at this cool old house. It's a nice city. There's nothing I can say against it.